Welcome back, party people, to the channel. Thanks for tuning in to Time Out. It's your boy T.O. and I got a video for you today entitled, Is marriage even a real thing anymore? And this is from a young lady who looks to be a FedEx driver, and I guess she got some questions about marriage. So let's see if we can help answer them. Let's do it.
Hey y'all, I only got 10 minutes to do this because I only have 10 minutes left on my lunch. I was gonna go home and do a whole elaborate setup with this, but by the time I get home, child, it's gonna be like 7 o'clock, and all of y'all gonna be asleep getting ready for work. But I wanted to talk to y'all because something has been on my mind, and it's been marriage. Not that I want to get married anytime soon, but one of my classmates, if y'all don't know, I went to like a little class reunion type situation kickball game a couple of days ago, and one of my classmates, he asked me about, well, he was trying to talk to me basically. So he asked me about, okay, well, would you, like, Nita, how you feel about marriage? How you feel about kids? Y'all say something in the comments because I see three people in here. Hey, Jasmine, y'all, I'm at work. So I got to hurry up. I got like 10 minutes. But if you don't know what I just said, I said my classmate tried to talk to me. He asked me about marriage and where I see myself. Okay. I told him, baby, I don't see myself getting married anytime soon. Like, I don't see myself getting married.
So I get it if she don't want to get married anytime soon. It sounds like she's questioning marriage altogether. Now, understand this. Her value is inherently tied to her beauty and her youth. The better guy she wants. Now, will she be able to get married at 35, 40? Probably, but it probably won't be with the guy that she would consider her Prince Charming, the man of her dream. Ladies, if you want your Prince Charming, your value is never going to be as high as when you are young, beautiful, spry, and sexy, right? She looks like she's in pretty good shape. She looks like she's young, and she's not bad looking. I mean, face-wise, I'd probably give her a 6. Body-wise, she looks slimmer. I don't know about the rest of her, but we'll have to see. You know what? Maybe that's not Fed. Yeah, it is FedEx. Okay. So anyway, if she don't want to get married right now, I get it. If you don't want to get married right now, that's your thing. But you have to understand that your beauty is fleeting. Women have their value early in life. Men create their value, and it typically shows up later on in life.
The idea of marriage has become very foreign to me, and the reason why I said it is because I've seen too many people act too many different ways.
Her parents must not have been married.
In love on social media, and then they be cheating on each other every which way. Will and Jada, for example. And I want to know how y'all
feel.
Well, I know how y'all feel about it.
So what do you mean Will and Jada? You mean Jada?
But to me personally, I feel like marriage is starting to become an unrealistic concept. I'm starting to feel like people are getting married just for the sake of getting married, to be honest with you. I feel like right now people are just in the, oh, okay, well, let me go ahead and get together with this person so I can go ahead and, you know, have somebody to be with instead of being alone. Gloria says, what's the difference between boyfriend and girlfriend versus husband and wife? Orm says, oh, hey, how you feeling? How y'all doing? So the difference, well, it's paperwork, and it depends on how you view it. Like, if people really stuck to the real deal idea of marriage, then it's fine. But I don't feel like everybody got what it takes. You get what I'm saying? For me, the reason why I don't want to get married is because, first of all, I don't want to give nobody half of my stuff. Second of all, if things go bad, like, I fall out with people a lot. So if we get together and all our stuff are synced and we just, you know, we're supposed to be this one unit and we fall.
So that's implying, so she says she don't want to give somebody half her stuff. And I get that because she's fully aware that men have to give up half of their stuff when they get divorced, and 99% of these marriages. So if she has to give up half her stuff, that's implying that she is the breadwinner in the family. And we do know that women don't like to date down. So what are the odds of her marrying somebody who is not the breadwinner? It's not very likely that she's going to marry a guy that is not making more than she is. So how is she going to give up half her stuff? She's not.
And you feel like you want to be vindictive against me, you can sit here and just say, okay, well, I don't like you. Let me take half of that. Let me take half of this. I don't never want to be in that situation. I feel like people change too much over time. Gloria says, do you got what it takes on your side of marriage? I have what it takes. I'm a lover girl. I love love. But I don't feel like, first of all, nobody don't like the way I think when it comes to relationships. I'm the type of person to where I don't want you in my face all the time. You have your stuff going on over there, and I have my things going on over here.
So I understand what she's saying right there. She don't want somebody in her face all the time. Number one, she's young. She's young, so she feels that way because she's young. That's number one. Number two, I think the problem is that she hasn't found the right one. She hasn't found the right person. So if she finds the right person, then I think wholeheartedly she would change her views and change her perception. And we do know that women evolve over time. Women don't necessarily change. Men don't change at all. And I wouldn't say that women change either, but women do evolve. And she will evolve into something else. She could be probably anywhere between 21 and 24 years old. She is going to evolve. Her feelings and her views on marriage are going to change. They are going to change. So she's saying this now, but in 5-10 years, it will change.
Seeing people sometimes, I like being in the honeymoon stage forever. And I feel like marriage, after you get married, after you have the reception and all of that stuff, it just becomes hard work. Now, I'm not you want to know what it is? I'm not against the idea of marriage. I'm against the idea of, it depends how you look at it. Because once people get married at like 20, 21, that's forever. Forever is a long time, because you got a long time until you got your foot in the grave. But if, say I get married at 60, that's an easier concept to me, because it's like, I won't get tired of you. We're both old. It's time to get with somebody, I guess. I'm comfortable dying alone. Like, I don't have a problem with that.
See, that's what I'm saying. Like, she just wants to partner up with somebody at the age of 60. But, man, it's going to be a hard road. And most guys, if she's 60, and let's say he's 65, most guys at that age don't want somebody most guys in their 60s wouldn't want a woman in her 60s. They probably want a woman in her 50s, right, or 40s. But if she's in her 60s, she's probably going to be looking for a dude about ready to kick off, right? He going to be 70s, late 70s, early 80s, about ready to kick the bucket. And at that point, most guys like that are just like, nah, I'm good being by myself. Either they're by themselves or they're with somebody else. So she's not going to find somebody at 60. Plus, her inherent value is going to be gone. Gone. So she better get damn good at cooking and cleaning. And at 60, I don't know how much she can get in the grouts and get all that little. She not doing all that. She's not doing all that.
Brenda says, LOL, I'm not going to lie. I feel the same way. Right? And I feel like society, it's like, you got to get married by 30. You have to have marriage before kids, even though that's a good idea to get married before kids. I just don't feel like rushing yourself into something.
I'm happy to hear her say that.
Time is ticking just because you feel alone. Demon World say, you about to go work, Pretty Nita, and how long you working for today at FedEx? I'm already at work. I'm on lunch right now, but I literally got like 5 minutes left.
So the pressure is on, though. And I hate to say it, young lady, but the pressure is on. The problem is for women, and it really sucks for women in this aspect, is because you now have to make a decision early. If you don't make a decision early, you're not going to like what's left over. I don't know if you guys have heard my analogy on the movie theater, but if there's a blockbuster movie that's coming out, right? Everybody in the world wants to see this movie. It is the best movie ever. Starts at 8 o'clock, right? If you don't get online and get your tickets early, you don't get a seat. You won't get into the movie. And if you log in late, let's say an hour before the movie is supposed to start, and you get online and you try to log in and get your tickets, you may get one, but you're going to be sitting all the way in the front, all the way in the back. That's where you'll be. And you will hate your goddamn seat. That's marriage. Marriage is the blockbuster movie. And if you don't get a good man now, you're going to hate your goddamn seat, or you won't get a seat. You won't find a man. Black women outnumber Black men in this country, in the dateable population, 1.8 million, about 2 million more women than men. If you don't get your damn seat early, lady, you are in trouble.
I get up at 7 o'clock. I came in at 9.
I'm just going to say this. She at work right now. If she don't get her man early, you better think about keeping that goddamn job. So I'm just telling you now. You might want to keep that job because you're going to need it. You better start socking away your 401k because you're going to need that money eventually.
He's at 60, you're going to die and maybe be 20 plus. There's no point. What you mean there's no point? What's the point of getting married at 20 if you're going to hate each other by 50? You get what I'm saying? Because
marriage is about duty. It ain't always about liking each other. Yeah, you should like each other, but marriage is about duty and commitment. That's what it's about. So if that man is going to pay bills and this and this and this, your job is to take care of the house, take care of the kids, make sure he's healthy, make sure he's happy. You know, it's about duty.
Mom says, I hate the one size fits all timeline. Right? And the thing is with me, I feel like unless it's just a 1 in a million chance, like for me, I've seen too much to believe that two people can be on the same page for 20, 30, 40, 50 years unless they fall into it. And people say, oh, well, back in the day, you know, my grandma was my granddaddy for 70 years. Y'all got to think about it. Back in the day, it was no social media. It wasn't.
So what does social media have to do with it? Then get off social media.
It wasn't as much access to what people have access to now.
Get off social media.
I feel like it's too much temptation for most guys my age.
Most guys, see again, let's blame the dudes. Let's blame the guys, right? But it's already statistically proven that most people on social media are women.
To just be monogamous. And it's not even a monogamy. I just don't want to get tired of somebody I love.
That's it. That is it. And that is where we are probably going to end the video. Women, and and I give her almost a little bit of credit because I think she's almost there. Women transform. They morph into different beings based off of their feelings. They don't necessarily change. They just evolve. And she already knows that she's going to evolve into something different or someone different. So if she gets married in her early 20s, she's going to evolve into something different into her late 20s and 30s. Now, will he be what she wants when she evolves? Question is, we don't know. We don't know. Because we won't know what she evolves into. That's the problem. Anyway, guys. Thanks for hanging out with us, man. Shout out to the young lady at FedEx. You might need to keep that damn job. I'm just saying. Anyway, thanks for hanging out with us, everybody. Remember to hit the subscribe, like, and notification bell now. We're going to be rocking these videos until forever. Anyway, thanks for hanging out with us, guys. Thanks for all the support. Please, 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 please treat each other well. Deuces.